Hello, I'm Eduardo Oliva and I'm going to present you my game Daedalus Apprentice. Daedalus Apprentice is a flip and grade game for 2 to 4 players with a duration of 15 minutes approx and for people of 10 years old and up. So the contents are 18 cards, each with 4 labyrinth tiles each, some treasures, some minotaur movement, and a drawing scoring sheet. So how do you play? Well, your objective is to build the best labyrinth, so you score points by finding treasures you put in your labyrinth, and you also can subtract points from one opponent when the minotaur captures treasures. But be careful because, of course, one opponent will subtract you points with a minotaur. So how to play? First, in the preparation phase, you choose which of the 3 kind of treasures will value 5 points, 3 points or 1 point, and then you fold the sheet to keep it secret from your opponents. And then we start the play. The first player draws a card and then orientates it in any direction, provided that 2 labyrinth tiles point to each player. Then you choose one of the tiles and draw it with the same orientation and put the treasures marked inside and cross the corresponding boxes in the minotaur track. You continue until the labyrinth is filled, so 9 rounds, and then we pass to the next phase, Ariadne's Minotaur's phase. This, you pass the sheet to the opponent at your right, and then the opponent and you, with the sheet you have, you choose a starting point for the minotaur and move the minotaur, so until you get out of points, and each time you capture a treasure, you cross a box in this track. Afterwards, we start with Ariadne phase, so you return the sheet to its owner, and then Ariadne enters the labyrinth from an open border and tries to capture the most of treasures you can find. Then it's the scoring phase, so these 2 kind of treasures offerings are all 5 points, so 10 points, 1 treasure, 3 points, 2 treasures, 1 point, and you subtract the captured treasures for a total of 6 points. Okay, let me say that Daedalus Apprentice has some very good points, I find. There is a lot of interaction among players, not a multiplayer solo. You have to pay attention to how opponents orientate the card, how you orientate the card, because perhaps you are giving valuable treasures to your opponents. You have to hide from your opponents which is the best treasure you want and try to capture these valuable treasures from your opponents. Also, there is a huge number of possible labyrinths. There are different strategies to try when building the labyrinth. You can make an open or convoluted one, connected or 2 unconnected labyrinths. You can minimize the minotaur's points, and moving the minotaur you can block paths, isolate treasures, or capture as many treasures as possible. So I hope you will enjoy this game.